Good evening, Bande Matram. So, these topics we are going to discuss this evening on a line from Sri Aurobindo Savitri. An idiot hour destroys what centuries made. So, entire arduous tapasya of the centuries got dissolved, just broken down, just got destroyed merely for a dry fish. So that is what we have taken from our age-old experience. So this is the thing we keep moving and we keep doing. We never learn anything from that. Already, this is the examples we have. Number of examples, uncountable number of examples before us. An idiot hour destroys what centuries made. Things have been created from the centuries. Of course, we have taken this birth of the man, human birth. It is the preparation and the tapasya. It is the penance of the centuries for the births. But here, what we are doing, we have forgotten the purpose of our life. We are destroying ourselves for nothing, for simple joys, for this mere vital joys. We are throwing away entire tapasya, whatever we have done. That is what it is happening in us. We can take the better example of that. The Roman people who planned to build a ladder to the heaven. So and they tried and planned that planning was there, that design was there, their work started, and almost they achieved their dream was fulfilled. So almost before when the work was finished, the next day they felt the next day they will go for inauguration. There will be a grand gala inauguration, of course, grand ceremony. There will be an of course unveiling of this ladder that is touching earth to sky, connecting earth to sky. That is complete. But that time actually these gods they heard something otherwise. They planned otherwise. If these people they will touch the sky. They will come by in their living with the living being with all their awareness. If they come and stay in the heaven, then what is our purpose? So what is our importance? Then actually this wicked planning was there in their house. So these people, they went away because out of excitement that everything is gone. They were actually very much pleased, happy. They went, only few were there to take care, to guard this structure. And these gods in disguise, they came mixed with these people. They tried to actually persuade them, succeeded in molding these people who were in the charge of guarding the structure. And they played this Somarasa and all. They enjoyed everything, and the life is gone. They played like on the sticks where we are playing this playing our dance bhangra and all. So like this, with this struck, they tried to play, and finally these gods, they were in very conscious state. They struck against this ladder, this structure. And when these police people, they found these gods are, of course, newly they have been turned their friends, newly turned friends, gods in disguise. They are actually striking the structure. These people, they went and struck against this structure. And finally, what happened? Striking. As the evening, night grew into the darkness, and they felt there was actually they got actually this surapan, this somras, entirely puzzled, bewildered them actually they lost their sense, and finally they struck like anything, and when hard hitting was there, and the structure collapsed. Morning, when people came to inaugurate, they were very much actually jubilant. They came and found that where is the structure? The structure has been shattered to pieces. These people, when they got the sense, these nights, heavy dance, heavy someros, that drinking, drunken stage, when they come out, they found these people who were actually befriended them, who were actually misutilizing them. They were found no more. And what happened? Everything is collapsed. that entire structure has been collapsed, and after that period nobody has tried to build up the second structure that is connecting heaven. So idiot tower, an idiot tower destroys what centuries made. That is the story, that is the scenario we are going to put forward in our example, and we are stuck. Steer in the course. An idiot our destroys what centuries made. His wanton rage or frenzied hate lays low the beauty and greatness by his genius wrought, and the mighty output of a nation's toil. Everything is gone, everything is done, everything actually you can imagine. Then Sri Aurobindo, little bit, even as of the old in the raw youth of time, when earth ignorant ran on the highways of fate. The entire structure is entire discussion, everything is centering around the fate. Old forms of evil cling to the world's soul. Old forms of evil cling to the world's soul. That is what that happened in the case of the Roman story, and here also. War making not the sweet smiling calm of life. Battle and rapine, ruin and massacre are still the fierce pastimes of man's warring tribes. Just nobody can actually, they can't escape. This is the fate, but it's with this fate they are centering around that fate. They are running, moving, and they keep moving, revolving from the generations, and from the time eternal it is not to be completed. Anyway, all he has achieved he drags to the precipice. His entire achievement, all he has achieved, he drags to the precipice. And his grandeur, he turns to an epic of the doom and the fall. Things are ending with the doom and the fall. That is the doom. It is actually, this is the fate. His littleness crawls content through squalor and mud. Now, not able to cross that limitation, not able to go move up. This is the thing. What is that happening really? He calls heaven's retribution on his head and wallows in his self-made misery. Calls, but actually self-made misery. Within that he is fulfilled. That is what his fate. This is his destiny is running. And a part author of the cosmic tragedy, it is written that author, not the entire author, this is a part author of the cosmic tragedy. His will conspires with death and time and fate. He has designed his fate, he is willing to accept, he has conspired. This is the part author is he. Not every, of course, it is sometimes it has been it has been given to him, imposed upon him. But still, then you can't deny he is the part author. He has decided. He can't able to deny. His will conspires with death and time and fate. This is the scenario. This is the time. His brief appearance on the enigmaed earth ever records and but brings no right result. Tries, but no right result. Result is coming, but that is not the right result. What he is expecting, what is actually expected. Again, we'll go for this thing a little bit ahead. We'll see. The eternal witness once of eternity, a deathless sojourner made transient sins. Once of eternity, the eternal witness once of eternity, not now. A deathless sojourner made transient sins. Sins are transient. Amid these transient sins, he is a deathless sojourner. But he comes in life's half-lit obscurity. Everything is obscured. Of course, it is obscured, not fully. It is a half-lit obscured. Just a little bit flickering light you can see, but nothing is very much clear. He comes in life's half-lit obscurity amid the debris of his thoughts and dreams. Nothing from the high station it is coming and nothing descending. Something like your higher light, higher force, higher energy. But here, actually, here only his thoughts and dreams, these are actually very in the lowest level. It is only a very limited position. It has got very limited value. Only this is the thoughts and the dreams of his mind, in the surface mind. Then amid the debris of his thoughts and dreams, or who persuaded it to fall from bliss and forfeit the immortal privilege? He had the privilege of immortality, immortal privilege he enjoyed. But actually, I don't know why, how he came here, who persuaded his fall from the bliss, the original bliss which he was enjoying, how he fell, nobody knows. And forfeit the immortal privilege that is forfeited is taken away, but he is ignorant. Simply he is murmuring, he is grumbling, he is moving to and fro here. This is the scenario. Then, still in the course here. Life is a marble mist and art gone awry. Life is a marble that is mist. Originally, life is a marble, no doubt of it. Marvelous journey. Life is a marvelous journey of the spirit. But and life is of course a marble, but it is mist. Mist here in the course again in another format, in another term. The light his soul had, but his mind has lost. His soul when come, the soul is the authority. He is bringing your mind and life and body. He is carrying it to this earthly atmosphere with the birth. The thing is that what the light really, the guiding light, the true light, the original light, the pursuing, the inspiring light that has been his soul had, but his mind has lost. When the light is lost, then where we will go? A sojourner in a dangerous, is moving amid the dangerous world. Nobody, unsearched, unchecked, unstopped. He is moving here and there, but no guidance, nothing is there, no help. Unhelped, move here and there. But there, that marble is missed. The light is gone. Then what he is doing here? The sun seems to him the shadow of the thirst. Only thing that is truth for these people who are existing in this hemisphere, in this world atmosphere, they find the sun is true for them. In the early morning, in the east, sun rises, and the west, and in the west, of course, it sets. But thing is that after this marble is missed, this light of the soul had but has been lost. Here, what happens? He finds the sun is the shadow of his thoughts. Then nothing is true, all is a shadow again. That is what he had learned soon turns to the doubt, and everything turns only on like a shadow. With this shadowy idea, with this idea, shadowy ideology, with the shadowy performance, he is moving but actually unable to gain anything. Here in the course, life is a marble mist and art gone awry. A seeker in a dark and obscure place, an ill-armed warrior facing dreadful odds. No light is there, no helping angels. Then on the path, actually it is not the royal path, there is no path is created. Titans are very much furious, gods are unwilling. He has lost that light, now it's fumbling in amidst the hell. So an ill-armed warrior facing dreadful odds, only not only odds, the dreadful odds he is facing. An imperfect worker giving a baffling task. The task is given, that is baffling, and he is the worker. How it is the imperfect worker with given a baffling task. An ignorant judge of problems, ignorance made. When the problems are unsure, ignorant, and this judge is also ignorant. How the solution will come? How do you feel that the justice will be given, and how will you overcome the problems? An ignorant judge of problems, ignorance made. Its heavenward flights reach closed and keyless gates just nearby. That heaven is too high for his outstretched hands to seize. Nobody, no way. There is no chance of reaching there. That is the problem. That is the thing he is actually moving. And still then he is happy that life is going on. Haste haste kat jaye raste zindagi यूं भी चलते रहे. He does not know what life really is. That still then he is happy that something is being done. At least I am going. People are. I am ahead of all. I am other. That only 2 steps ahead. So it's a glorious outburst peter out in Mayar on nature's gifts to man. A course was laid. A course was laid on the nature's gift to man. That is a course, but actually he has forgotten. Still, then happy is something we have got, something we have achieved. So this is the scenario we find. 1,000 ills assail the mortal's hours. Not only 1 or 2,000 ills assail. Not only it is not coming on the way, it assails, it attacks, it trains. So amid this debris, he is actually bruised, he is actually kept drugged. Still then he is happy that something is done. Anyway, we have to take care. An idiot our destroyed what centuries met.